Episode 4. Let's go! I'm so excited. So, hi everyone, my name is Catherine and it is time to play Scarlet Hollow episode 4. Last we had a very intense ghost hunting scene. So far I've damaged Duke. Duke didn't make it, and then we lost Rosalina's foot and years of Tabby's life, which was very, very unfortunate, but we gotta deal with the consequences of our actions here. So let's do this. Let's load our game. You open your eyes. It's a new day. Just quickly taking a look at if anything has changed. No. Last night seems so far away. You can almost pretend the horrors you witnessed in the annex were nothing but a nightmare, chased away by the harsh morning light. An involuntary shudder runs down your spine. But your thoughts are interrupted by the buzz of your phone on the nightstand. Hey, hope you're feeling okay. Tabitha too. Wow, okay. Still trying to wrap my head around what she did last night. I haven't been able to get a hold of Stella today. How about you? You check your messages, there's nothing from Stella. I hope she's okay. I mean, as okay as one can be given the weird circumstances we just went through. Explore calls Stella, text Stella, I haven't heard from her either. I'm sure she's fine. Oh god, what if she's in trouble? What if she's hurt or dead? Maybe she's just sleeping in? Never mind how Stella is, how are you doing? Everyone had a rough night. She's probably still shaken up. What if Wayne got her? Please don't even, I don't want to even entertain that thought. I want to believe that there is more to Wayne than what we know so far. Does Stella disappear like this sometimes? I mean, I'm sure Stella has a lot on her mind and her whole body was taken over. And it must have really, like, rocked her worldview and made many things much more concrete than what they have been in her thoughts before all of this happened. But I'm gonna call Stella. You dial Stella. Hey, what's up? Just kidding. I'm not able to come to the phone right now. This is actually a recording of my voice. It isn't really me. Technology, huh? Anyways, leave a message or don't. I never check this thing. The mailbox is full and can't accept messages at this time. I'm gonna text Stella. Hey, you good? Hey, I'm kinda worried after you ran off last night. Text me as soon as you get the chance. That Wayne guy didn't come after you, did he? Kanika and I are pretty worried about you. Please respond. How's my favorite cryptid hunter? Hey. Send Stella a photo of a nervous puppet. I'm not gonna scare her with the whole Wayne thing. I don't want to make her even more afraid than she might already be. I also cannot assume that people immediately respond to my messages or calls. In real life, I'm not the kind of person, like if someone expects me to immediately respond, I get super anxious. So I don't want to be the person who is like, you need to immediately respond to my messages and calls. Hey, you good is kind of assuming the response that she's gonna be okay, and in my opinion she doesn't have to be okay. I mean, no sane person would be okay after last night, after everything she went through. I'm gonna go with this, even though like one word is enough. I don't want to force her to respond, but just it's enough to say I'm not okay, or I want to be alone, or I need some time to think, or those are perfectly valid responses. I hope this is not putting too much pressure on her. Kanika and I are pretty worried about you. Please respond. You wait for a few silent minutes. Your message sits undelivered. Well, perhaps she needs time off and she has switched her phone off, right? Haven't heard from her either. I'm sure she's fine. Oh, yeah, these were the options I already read. Haven't heard from her either. That's not good. I think we should try looking for her. Let's meet up in town. Looks like you have your morning plans in order. Can I visit Dusty? Yes, I can! Take a shower, check the closet, visit Dustin. Why would I check the ominous closet again? Oh, fuck. No. No. That's not okay. The doll has moved. Who has moved the doll? Well, it probably was Tabby, right? That totally was Tabby. You make your way to the closet. There's no denying it. The doll moved at some point since your most recent visit. But your long-dead relative's creepy doll isn't the only thing that's different. Someone was in here. Something to mull over for the rest of the day. Lovely. Think I should take a shower before visiting Dustin, because Dustin is the best. You might as well take a shower before starting the rest of your day. You step into the guest bathroom and into the shower. Has something changed in here? No, I didn't at least notice anything. It feels good to wash away the grime of last night's haunting, but eventually you'll have to leave this place and confront the rest of the day. In the meantime, you think about the door in the clinic. You're still drawn to it even now. You'll be going back there today, you're sure of it. Did I promise that I'd be going back there today? Perhaps I did. For the life of me, I can't remember. Think about your cousin and the burdens, both physical and metaphysical, she took upon herself last night. Think about the afterlife. It's undeniably real at this point, and what you've seen is terrifying. Think about Stella running off last night. Hopefully she's just sleeping in. Think about Rosalina's shattered leg and the image of a foot barely still attached to her body. Think about Duke and the image of him lying there. These I read last time we were in the shower. This is a very interesting option. I'm gonna choose it. You think about the door in the clinic. You're still drawn to it, even now. You'll be going back there today. You're sure of it. You're done here. You're done here. You turn off the faucet and dry yourself off. I'm gonna visit Dustin. Yay! Dustin! Dustin, I love you. It's wonderful to see you again. I'm super happy that you are here. You open the drawers. They both have a bread now. That's awesome.
Human is back. Maybe changed mind about eating us. Could be the end of Dustin and Dustin Mom.
I would never eat you. I love you. Yes. I guess your glass house still has that squatter. I should get going, close the drawer. I would never eat you. I love you.
Dustin Mom know better than to trust. When push comes to shove, survival more important than friendship. Dustin Mom spent too much time outside. Eat different inside. There enough bread for everyone here. No need eat friends. Dustin still have childhood innocence. Hope Dustin get to keep that innocence forever.
Oh. Dustin's mom has seen some rough things in her life. I'm gonna ask about the squatter.
Tried to reclaim glass house last night, but asshole squatter too big and strong. Dustin Mom stand no chance. Might have to live in Dustin house forever. Human big and strong too. Probably more big and strong than asshole squatter. You fight? Give Dustin Mom class house back?
Sure, why not? For you two, anything. Anything for you, Dustin. Oh, they're both looking at me. I'll do my best, but no promises. Fight someone or fight something. I'll see what I can do. No way I'm not brave enough to get into a fight with some creepy squatter. I don't care how rustically charming you are. I'm busy, Dustin. I'm not accepting a quest from a possum. Anything for you, Dustin.
Squatter have sharp things on head. Human be careful, but Dustin Mom would be eternally grateful to human.
Squatter have sharp things on head. What do you mean? Like spikes or horns or piercings or sharp things on head? Does that rule out Wayne?
Dustin too.
I should get going.
K.
That's that. It's always wonderful to talk with those two. It's time to face your cousin. In the light of day, she looks even more physically worn than she did last night. Her blonde hair is streaked with white, and fresh creases line her features, accentuating her frown. They're striking this week of all weeks. Oh, damn! As if I didn't have enough on my plate already. Oh no. So the miners are gonna go on strike? Street smart, there's an almost cool confidence in the way your cousin talks about the strike. They're in disarray. Talk about the strike, talk about what happened last night. Have you heard anything from Stella? I can't get a hold of her. If the mine's in trouble, you should just sell it and sell the estate. Get out while you still can. you probably should get going. Right, remain silent. Let's ask about the strike. You want me to infiltrate the strike? I think they would know who I am, but let's ask anyway. Even if they didn't already know you're my cousin, that seems like a great way to throw gasoline on a fire. This is my problem to fix. Your only job is to stay safe until the funeral is over. You seem confident about the strike. What have you got planned? If I'm being honest, I'd rather you didn't know. So it's gonna be something bad and tough and rough. You've been lucky enough to not get sucked into the family business. You should keep it that way for me. So that's why the ditchlings are here. They were predicting the strike. Usually I'm pro-union, but... Do you know what the strikers even want? You probably should have seen this coming. You risked your life to pull those kids out of the mine the other day. They should get off your back. Just give them what they want, Tabitha. It's the right thing to do. Just give them what they want, Tabitha. It's no use fighting the inevitable. Just fire all of them. I'm sure it'll be easy enough to pick up the pieces. Wow, that's a carefree way to suggest such drastic measures. I can't believe the goal of these people after everything you've done for this town. Some people just never understand the burdens of leadership. You're in a really difficult spot right now. With everything else going on, it's hard to care about something as mundane as a strike. Do you know what the strikers even want? I haven't seen a list of demands. I'm sure it's just the usual. I promise you that if any of them were in my shoes for a month, they'd be singing a different tune. You're in a really difficult spot right now. Yeah, I am. Hopefully it'll all be over soon. Talk about what happened last night. So ghosts are real? I still can't get over that. Do you regret what happened last night? You should have left me take on that burden for you. Well, it's no use telling this to her now. Why didn't you let me protect you last night? I hope other people in town finally start treating you better. I'm sorry about last night. We should have left. How are you holding up? You look... So how are those extra years treating you? It feels good, doesn't it? Getting rid of something our family left behind like that. I'm not sure if she feels good about anything at the moment. This is interesting. Why didn't you let me protect you last night? If our roles were reversed, I'd be asking you the same question. I care about you, Katie. I don't care about many people. Oh, Tabby. I wasn't about to let you ruin your life over something you had nothing to do with. Well, you had nothing to do with that either. It happened to the previous generations. You have given so much to this whole town and the mines and trying to carry the history of this entire family on your shoulders. I hope other people in town finally start treating you better. They've already made up their minds about me. I don't think they have. It doesn't matter what other people think though. They don't know me. So, ghosts are real. I still can't get over that. I can. What does that actually change about anything? I was probably going to die young anyways, and I still have a mind to run. I don't dare to ask. I don't dare to ask either of these. But if something is hurting, if I can help her somehow, even if it's just to bring her painkillers, I don't know. I'm gonna ask. So, how are those extra years treating you? Drop it, Katie. Okay. Have you heard anything from Stella? I can't get a hold of her. No, but that's not exactly newsworthy. What do you mean? I'm sure she's just processing what happened last night. We weren't the only ones who were traumatized. What if we would just sell everything and get out of here together? Grab our friends with us. Or just move into that lovely newer house Tabby took me in, was it yesterday? The day before? Something like that? I'm curious of finding out, like, how will she react if I choose this option? If the mine's in trouble, you should just sell it and sell the estate. Get out while you still can. Tabitha bristles. I'm not giving up like that. This is the Scarlet Mine. I'm not just going to cash out on our family's legacy. I'm bringing the mine back to life, one way or another. Okay, so that is your dream. Now we know more. Now we know this is your goal. Bringing the mine back to life and continuing our family's legacy. Remain silent. I've dawdled long enough. Stay safe, no more hijinks. But let me know if you get in trouble, okay? Oh, Tabby, you let me know if you get in trouble too, or if there's anything I can do to help. Sheesh, can you imagine what kind of week she's having? Her mother has died, she's about to arrange a funeral. She meets this long-lost cousin who gets into all sorts of trouble, and she has a stalker of some sort. And then one of her mines collapses, and then they arrange a strike, and she encounters such a big secret about our family, sees many of our friends being possessed, and I can't even imagine how rough all of these things are for her. Tabitha sleeps past you, her heavy boots thudding down the hall as she marches away to face her employees. Time to figure out the rest of your day. Talk to Frou-Frou, investigate the garden, fuel up with a quick BB&J. I wanna investigate the garden. Whatever kicked out Dustin's mom is in the garden right now. You'd better look into it before you head into town. I'm scared. The air is chilly today, the overcast sky hanging oppressively over the weed-choked flower beds. Well, here is another possum, but I guess this is not the possum we were just talking with. I don't notice anything unusual or strange. It's too cold, head back inside. Investigate the greenhouse. Damn right, I'm gonna go and investigate the greenhouse. You start carefully picking your way through the underbrush. It doesn't take much effort to find a path. Cuttings of prickly raspberry bushes and tangled vines litter the ground around the greenhouse. What do we see? Here was the cemetery we have not visited yet. Looks like the glass is broken in many places and we have a lock on this door. Okay. Talk to animals. The glass house, one could say. Yeah. You step towards the door. That looked like a goat. It's sealed shut by a lock and you catch a brief glimpse of a horned shadow through the ancient clouded glass. Wait, goat? Didn't we see something looking like goat in the seal last night? Yeah, it was on top of the seal there was a goat or a ram of some sort. What the heck? Examine the lock. Street smart, pick the lock, yes. Try to talk to whatever's behind the door. Turn back to the estate. I'm gonna try to pick the lock. Just in case they don't give another chance for me to do this. When are people going to learn that a mere lock can't keep you contained? You pop it open with ease. Oh my goodness! A warm barnyard smell floods your senses as you stare down at the goat within. It stares back up at you from its place on the tiled floor, surrounded by dried herbs. Oh, such a pretty coat! Okay, what do we see here? Planters and a shovel and some soil, I guess, and different kind of containers for planting things, flower pots, and yeah, okay, this looks like a wonderful place for Dustin's mom. What are you eating? Untie the goat. Attempt to force the goat out of the greenhouse. What's your name, little guy? What are you doing in the greenhouse? Where did you come from? You are free! Go on! Prance off into the wilderness. Nobody can keep you here any longer. Guess I'll leave you to it then. Turn and leave. What are you eating?
Plant, taste good. Get a new bag every day. All I can eat. That don't mean you can take any though. I'll beat you up. My plant.
What's your name, little guy?
Goat.
What are you doing in the greenhouse?
Human put me here. Can't complain. Pretty sweet digs, honestly. Stays nice and warm and there's plenty of eats too.
Did that human have a brown coat and big boots?
Coat like what fur? Not brown fur, yellow fur. Just on the top, like all you humans. Don't know what boots are, can't help you there.
Not brown fur, yellow fur. The only person having yellow fur is Wayne, right? Am I imagining things? Did Wayne's jacket have yellow in it? The other miners' jackets were... I don't know. Were they grey or were they yellow? I feel like I remember something wrong in here. Just on the top. You mean yellow hat? Like all you humans. Yellow on the top, you mean yellow miner's helmets? Did you come from the mines? I don't know what's going on in here. Where did you come from?
Farm. Used to live with other guys like me. Kinda miss them, but not that much. Don't gotta share anymore.
I mean, clearly someone has tied this goat to the floor, but why? I think I need to talk with Tabitha first. For now, I know Dustin and Dustin's mom are safe. They are safe even though they need to share a space, but I need to know what's going on. I need to talk with Tabitha. I guess I'll leave you to it then.
Sure, suit yourself. More space for me, and close the door on the way out, will you? It's nippy out there.
Close the door on your way out. You close the door behind you and reapply the lock. Your cousin will be none the wiser about your little excursion. Why does she have a goat in her greenhouse?
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You head back to the estate. You've investigated the garden. With Stella missing, it's best not to keep Kanika waiting for much longer.